We have reaction to all these events now from the Iran program senior director at the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies. That is Behnam Ben Taleblu. Thank you for joining us. So we'll focus, obviously, with you on nuclear in particular. Let me play another clip from the Secretary today on Iran's kind of intentions with a nuclear weapon, and then some other reporting to add to that. Here's Secretary Rubio.
They have always said they don't want a nuclear weapon. That's because they've always said that. They just don't mean it. So they have an opportunity here to agree to something that will make it clear that they're not interested in a one thing is to say we don't want a nuclear weapon. Another thing is to do the things that prove you don't want a nuclear weapon.
The question, I think, for the administration, for Rubio and others, is what type of progress are we making to make it more difficult for Iran to actually have a weapon? For example, Reuters had a report that U.S. intelligence has concluded they haven't been set back all that much in the last couple of months. What would you say?
I think that report's a little bit odd, and it's a pleasure to be with you because I saw the Reuters reporting. It seems to be conflating a few different timelines. Most importantly, it doesn't seem to address the elephant in the room, which is that the military wins, no matter how limited they may be on the nuclear file, given that the Israelis went after, again, nuclear scientists and weaponization sites during this war, during Operation Epic Fury. Those wins designed to compound and build on top of the wins from the 12-day war. And the success of the 12-day war on the nuclear front, at least, particularly the fissile material, the enrichment is that it stopped enrichment on Iranian territory, period. That's the real military win of the 12-day war. It took nearly 2 decades of sabotage, sanctions, diplomacy, deals, covert operations, military threats to get the Islamic Republic to stop enriching uranium on its own soil for a single day since April 2006, and nothing stopped it up until Operation Midnight Hammer in June 2025. So the military wins on the nuclear front have been compounded, and we simply don't have a number for how long it's going to take the regime to get a nuclear weapon because the regime is not enriching uranium currently. Yes, it has the capacity, it knows how to do it, it has the capability, but there is no known enrichment site in Iran, and that's something that militarily you can help shape their strategy. If America does, as the president has promised, and the big question here is if we devote the intelligence, the surveillance, the reconnaissance to those sites where Iranian fissile material, the enriched uranium, is entombed in Natanz and Isfahan and in Fordow, and if we make sure that anyone who goes towards there is struck, well, then you've been able to actually meaningfully change the entire equation and actually pour some cold water on that Reuters report citing the IC.
Okay, in addition to Rubio's briefing, which we've obviously focused a lot on because it just concluded, we had the briefing earlier from Secretary Hegseth on the capabilities of Iran, and here's part of what he said. This was earlier today.
What Operation Midnight Hammer did in the obliteration of those facilities was set back their program. President Trump had the courage to say we have to dismantle and take on those conventional capabilities while the nuclear facilities are watched 24/7 and overwatched, and we will ensure one way or another, hopefully Iran chooses a deal, that they give up those ambitions, give up those capabilities, and we're able to confirm that every step of the way.
Okay, that goes to some of your points, right? But I guess the one question, said earlier, I love the simple questions, and I've heard this asked over and over again, if that's the case, and if they were set back so much, if there was obliteration, then why is what we're doing now so necessary?
Well, the question is, what are we doing now? My question is, in a world in which you've had 12 ballistic missiles fired by the Islamic Republic of Iran, which claims it can't even find the sea mines that it dropped on the narrowest part of the Strait of Hormuz, how do we still pretend that this entire thing is still subject to a ceasefire? There is no world in which we push away from the table here and call a military victory that we could get a political victory. If you can't get a political victory against these guys when you've got all this leverage in the region, how are you going to do it as you try to reduce tensions? Iran right now is trying to do 2 things. It's trying to actually get America to back away militarily, and it's trying to get America to settle for an agreement only pertaining to the Strait of Hormuz. Why? Because they want, just as we want, that fissile material. They want us to take our eyes off of the prize. So I think the Secretary hit on the right things there. The challenge is, if your goal is to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, you got to show the American public, you got to show the taxpayer, you got to show the national security establishment, and you got to show partners and allies that you will devote ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance 24/7 to those sites and any other sites. Otherwise, it's high risk, high reward.
Behnam Ben Taleblu, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. I have to move on to some breaking news.